Cancer Collective, it's Lex, and this was going to be an Instagram thing, but it's going to turn into too big for Instagram. So hi, we're on YouTube. That's why the phone is vertical, and because I need everything to be cohesive for whatever reason, and the reading I just did, again, was supposed to be for Instagram and turned into an hour-long reading. So it's going on YouTube. So everything's going on YouTube. But since that was recorded vertically, everything's going to be recorded vertically, which is odd, but fine. And anyway, so hello. We're going to tap in to what's going on with y'all. This is a collective message, so take what resonates and leave the rest, please. I'm also wearing headphones because I'm about to get a song for you all as well from the Angels of Music that will pertain to what this reading is about. That will help give us a little more insight to what's going on with y'all. And I hope you all are doing well, and I thank you for being here. Also, my name is Lex. I don't know if I said that already. Nice to meet you. lexrayangelica. If you want to find me on Instagram, TikTok, all that good stuff. And yeah, I appreciate you being here. So we're going to pull some tarot cards and also some oracle cards at the end. So let's find your song, Angels of Music. You tell me when you're ready for the Cancer Collective. A song for the Cancer Collective. This is from my shuffle of liked songs on Spotify. It's not a ton of songs, but it does the job. Okay, we're working on it. We're building our catalog here on the like songs. All right, I'm a little bit new to using Spotify. I'm always a Pandora person. I was saying that in the last video. All right, so let's get a song for the Cancer Collective, Angels, whenever you're ready. All right, here we go. Your song, Cancers. Okay. Ooh, beautiful song. So this is Transform by Daniel Caesar and Charlotte Day Wilson. You can't hear it, but I can, so please look up the song or check out the lyrics, however it resonates for you. It's a lovely song, though, if you want to actually listen to it. We don't punish the tiger for catching its prey, so how am I the one to blame if it's in my nature? Transform, transform, transform. Excuse me. We're going to keep going with the lyrics for a little bit here. And I don't know why I fight it. For the Cancer Collective, Angels, what's going on with them? The least I could do is try it. But ego's in the way. These are the lyrics. What else for the Cancer Collective? What's going on with them? I know that you feel mad today. For the Cancer Collective, Angels, and I thank you for this. But that anger will fade away. And you'll wish she was here. I'm getting goosebumps right now. Lovely song. And then it goes into It's Never Over Until Life Ends. Lay down beside me. Do it again. So it gets to a very sexy kind of song here. So there might be this might just be a whole bunch of love coming out for the collective right now, because the last reading was all about romance. Anything else for the Cancer Collective? What do they need to know? Cancer Collective, what do they need to know? This is a beautiful song. I love this song. All right. Okay, so on the bottom, oh, the Hermit. Okay, so y'all been feeling a little bit in your cave. That's fine. Maybe in your feels a bit. This is a very feels song, okay? It's in my nature, is what the lyric is saying. So it's human. It's human to go in your bubble for a while. Don't judge yourself on that. Hey, sometimes you just got to, all right? That's fine. And at the end of the day, you're always looking towards the light, right? Even though you're kind of just keeping to yourself, you're not sitting there like wallowing in despair. You're just manifesting. You're meditating, or you're manifesting, or both. Either way, your eyes are still always on the prize. It's just you've got to keep to yourself for now. And the lyric was, and that's why I keep you around. So maybe there's definitely something going on here. Ain't it funny, now your money, act like you don't know nobody. What goes round gon' come back around is the lyric there. So interesting. All right, so we have, all right, yeah. So in your hermit mode, which is overall energy here, Cancers, yeah, you've been pondering. You're like, where am I going to go next? What's next for me? You know, maybe between two choices in particular for some of you, but otherwise it's just an open choice of like, where do I go, right? And I'm also seeing the 11 here. So if you've been seeing 11 a lot, it's you know, you may have been doing a lot of wishing, or maybe even like not knowing what to wish for, not really knowing where to go. I'm also hearing you're my violet in the sun is the lyric here. So those of you with romantic situations, you may be thinking about someone, missing someone, or just pondering that someone that may be out there for you. We've got the Page of Swords in reverse, so you've been withholding some truths here during your hermit time, which is completely understandable, because in hermit mode, that's what we do. We kind of just keep it all to ourselves. Hey, we get it, we got it, it's good. Yeah, and here we are more. We got the Five of Cups. Okay, so definitely in your feels. You're looking a lot at what you've lost and not realizing that you've still got options back here that are not it's crying over spilled milk in a sense, which you're rightfully so. It's not to belittle like your thank you, Archangel Michael, for protecting this connection. I pray you continue to protect it while I channel for the Cancer Collective. I thank you so much for this in Jesus' name. But yeah, it's like you're crying over spilled milk, but it's justified. Like, I'm not belittling the situation, but it's just you're forgetting what you still have, right? And there's 2 cups behind that are still up and completely useful. These somewhat useless now because you've lost out on these. Take that as it resonates. But also with the 2s, we've got a lot of 2s going on here. So this definitely may be some sort of like heartache about a partnership, or wondering where your partner. I mean, I'm just seeing 2s everywhere. Like there's 2 little holes here in this bridge. Like 2. It's almost like, where's my number 2? Like where's my number 2? Is what I'm getting a lot as well. And now there's going to be an ad in my ear, so I don't want to hear it. But yeah, so you have been in your feels during hermit mode. Okay, we get it, we got it. All right, so we're pondering, we're keeping it to ourselves a little bit. We're thinking a little bit, a lot about what we've lost. Cancer Collective. That when I say we, I'm speaking upon you all. And we're forgetting the potential that we still have. Okay, especially in love here with these 2s, because 2 is very partnership number. It's also for the divine feminine as well. And then yeah, you've been stacking your coins, you've been working a little too hard is what I'm hearing. Okay, with the 4 of Pentacles here, you've just been kind of in your bag, but like it's not like I'm in my bag, it's like I'm in my bag. That's what I've just been doing like my whole life. It feels like for so long let me get these all held up. For so long it's just like I'm just been in my bag and wondering, when does my life begin, and did I fuck it up already, and what in regards to like love, what I'm getting here especially is like where where is she, where is he, where are they, and when can I stop working and just be a person? When can I stop, when can I get out of this hermit mode? When am I done grieving this so I can turn around and see what I really have? We'll find out a little bit more. And then okay, here we go. Yeah, you've been doing this all so you can have your fullest emotional fulfillment of the self. That's what you've been striving towards, because you don't want to rely on anybody, because you have been hurt in the past and you still grieve it. It was so bad that you still fucking grieve it, so much so that you don't even really look at potential options of suitors, especially if this is in pertinence to love. And I only say that because cups are very much love and emotions and things like this. And with 9 of Cups here, you have been working so hard to get yourself to the place where you don't need nobody. You're good. Like, I'm good in my hermit mode. I'm good how I'm doing this. But let's not lie. You be wondering, where's life gonna take me? And where's my true love at? Where's my number 2? Where do they live? What do they look like? What are they doing? Who was it? Did I already pass them? Did I miss them? Who were they? And who are these behind me? You don't even see them yet, but we can find out more on that. But and just keeping this all to yourself has been really, really hard, as well as this, like keeping all of how hard you work, just doing it all on your own. It's been really, really hard, but it has been paying off, because you have developed a nice sense of I don't actually need a partner. I don't need, I'm emotionally fulfilled, but you're still human. Okay, you may be a hermit, but you are human, and you do desire something more. You do desire something more out of this life. And for you, in pertinence to this reading, that's looking like love. Like, where's the love? Where's the love at? And if it's not love, it's, you know, romantic love. It's where's that sensation of love and joy that will just light me up and propel me even further into this. That's for some of you. But, you know, I feel like this is very much like wondering if you missed out on what was really meant for you, and is it still out there? But for now, just keeping it to yourself. So let's what do we want to know? All right, let's see. Tell me more about this Five of Cups, please, for the Cancer Collective. Tell me more about this Five of Cups. A little bit more about this Five of Cups. Anything else about this Five of Cups? Clarify for me, angels. And I thank you so much for this. And I thank you, Archangel Michael, for your protection over this connection while I channel for the Cancer Collective. And I pray you continue to protect me and the Cancer Collective while I channel these messages. In Jesus' name I claim. Thank you, God. Thank you all who love and watch over me from the light. Thank you, angels. All right. Anything else about this Five of Cups? Anything else? So there's two more. Two more about this Five of Cups here for the Cancer Collective. Two more about this Five of Cups here for the Cancer Collective. Run it one more time. Anything else about... Oh, that one to come out. Anything... Oh, okay. There's one. One more in here to clarify this Five of Cups for the Cancer Collective. All right. We'll just use the bottom. What do we got? Okay. So we have got... Sorry, the Roman numerals start to mess me up. All right. We've got the Six of Cups. Okay. So Six of Cups is very much like reminiscent, like something very nostalgic, something very much, you know, just thinking of how much easier things were. Like I'm feeling like a weight lifted, whew, like off me right now, where it's like when y'all, you know, do have a moment or like get into that energy, however you do it, whether it's like out drinking or with friends or whatever it is that you do that might get you into this like nostalgic like thought space, it just like takes such a load off your shoulders, you know. Pause, get your head out the gutter. But it takes such a load off your shoulders, like even physically, because you just get you love sitting in this energy of, you know, how things were. Something wanted to pop out, but I'll leave it unless it tries to jump at me again. But yeah, so, and this is also showing me that you're looking for a childlike love in the sense of like someone who makes you feel young again, quote unquote. Someone who, you know, makes you feel like those easy breezy times that you can think of in the past where maybe love was a little easier. Maybe connections and romantic relationships were easier, even though the truth is they were never really that easy. It's just, you know, when you're in 5th grade and then you hold hands with a girl you like, yes, it's cute, it's nostalgic, it's sweet, it's like, yes, like, you know, where do I find that feeling again as an adult kind of thing. Like it's that kind of vibe. But yeah, you definitely are hoping to find someone that makes you feel that way, or perhaps there is someone already on your mind that you did grow up with, or is someone from the past in your childhood or something that you do think about. This could very much, well, for some of you, take what resonates, leave the rest. For some of you, this could be one of the people, or if not the person that you grieve still, because you wonder, like, you know, what they're doing, or if you fucked up, like, and they were supposed to be the one, and now you've just been looking for them and you can't find them, for some of you. But congratulations nonetheless on all the work that you've done to really grow. And I think that also makes you grieve them more, because it's almost like you start to think, you know, if they could only understand how much I've grown emotionally in myself and how stable I am for myself emotionally right now, perhaps things could have gone differently. So you are being very, very nostalgic lately about a past connection, and or looking for someone who makes you feel that way again, or makes you feel like a kid in a way, like that kind of new nostalgic love that just makes you feel like, you know, things that you feel when you have your first crush, you know, little butterflies and all the cutesy stuff, you know, look how cute they are together. Okay, so that's the overall energy here when it comes to this this grieving card here. Yeah, this is definitely what you're grieving. And then we have the Five of Swords. So we have a lot of betrayal here. So yeah, you do, not only with romantic relationships, but with friendships as well. You've had a lot of betrayal in your life. And you do, excuse me, you are grieving this a lot because you really cared about a lot of these friends that stabbed you in the back. Like, and they didn't even give a fuck. Like, look how this guy grinning, you know, while you were stabbed in the back, you know, and multiple people were hurt, not just you, you know what I mean? And you really cared about these people, and you really didn't expect them to, like, do you like that, is what I'm hearing. And, God, my voice is going out. Sorry. You really didn't expect them to do you like that, but you really did care about them, and so you do still think about them sometimes. I mean, I'm not stereotyping you, but that's very Cancer of you. You know what I mean? You just love. You have a big heart. You know what I mean? Like, you won't be fucked with. You won't be fucked around with. But, like, you have a big heart and you do care about people. You know what I'm saying? You really do. And people have fucked you over. And that's made you turn your back, quite literally, to new connections, whether they're platonic or romantic or not. Because that shit sucks. And it's like, you really trusted certain people in your life. And it's like, with this being the overall energy, maybe you're going through everyone in your whole catalog of this lifetime that you can think of that's ever fucked you up like that, like fucked you over like that, and you're just kind of like, I've been fucked over so many times. That's a lyric. I've been fucked over so many times. That's a lyric or something. But I've been fucked over so many times that, like, you know, like, what's the point is what I'm getting from this, like, from the Five of Cups, you know, just like, what's the point? You know, why even look for anything else, right? That's why he's not turning around. Why even look for anything else? I've just been fucked over. They're probably just gonna just fall over when I turn over and look at those cups as well. They're probably just gonna fuck me up as well. Yeah. And you're not moving on. You're not moving on with this Eight of Cups in reverse. You're not moving on. You're not moving on. You're staying right there in that grief. And you know what? Take your time, okay? I feel like if I was in the Oracle cards by now, that card may fly out. But take your time, I'm hearing. You know, you don't have to be in a rush to move on, but just know that, like, that will be something you can attempt at some point. You won't be stuck like this forever, okay? You won't be stuck like this forever. Something is peeking out of this, and it just has to be seen. So I keep seeing this little orange here. So yeah, the Emperor. Yeah, at some point you're going to take charge, okay? This is very leader energy, very fiery. Also Aries energy, if you have strong Aries placements. Eventually you're going to take charge. You'll step into that energy when you're ready, and be able to move on so that you can have this, but also more, right? Which would, the next step of this would be the Ten of Cups, which is like that family life, that love, that romantic love, that you want children, those children, that house, that it's everything. It's rainbows and unicorns. It's everything. You're right there. You're right before that next step. But you're not moving on from this grief. You're not moving on from this grief, yeah, because it makes you feel weak. You don't feel strong enough to move on from it right now, and you probably haven't in a long time. And I empathize with you, Cancer Collective. So, you know, again, you're just gonna have to take your time, and you know, just focus on it for as long as you need to. You know, get all the information you need from the past of these fallen soldiers in your life, or you know, unrequited loves and things like this. Like, get all the info that you need in order to move on. Goodness gracious, I'm so sorry. But at this time, that's what's going on with you. You're not moving on. You're just thinking about how betrayed you've been. You know, you're remembering the times where things weren't that way, and you know, it's got you feeling weak. You don't feel strong enough to move forward right now, and that's okay. So let's see some near future energy for the Cancer Collective, please. Near future energy. I'm hearing 4 to 5. That could be 4 to 5 weeks. That could be 4 to 5 months. That could be 4 to 5 days. 4 to 5 hours. 4 to 5 evenings. Near future energy for the Cancer Collective. Where is this heading? Where are they going? And thank you, angels, for this. Near future energy for the Cancer Collective. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Oh my goodness. All right, what we got? Overall, okay, so in the near future, yeah, shit's gonna fall apart. And it's gonna feel very fucking unexpected. It's gonna feel like the whole world's crashing down. Quite literally. Either between you and a person, in a particular person, or just a particular job, or just you and your emotions. This was sliding out, so we're just gonna go ahead and look at it. Yeah. But it's turning in your favor. This destruction, you know, because something has been built on a false foundation at this point, or the building is just old and rotted. It's got to be gone. And when you let it fall in the near future, okay, we're hearing 4 to 5. So 4 to 5 weeks, 4 to 5 months, 4 to 5 days, 4 to 5 hours, 4 to 5 seconds. At some point, you're going to feel this tower moment. Everything's just like wiped out, crumbled. It's sad. It's jarring, you know, all that. But it is turning the wheel of life in your favor. This is the wheel of fortune. This means this is good luck. This is luck, abundance, everything going your way. But it's got to go this way first. It's got to be, you know, ain't no, like, no rainbows without rain. You know what I'm saying? So, and this is more than rain. This is literal, like, upheaval of life. Okay? Your life is going to be completely changed. All right, and they keep showing me that 4 to 5 number, or it could even be 45, you know what I mean, like 45 days or 45 something. 45 days, 45 nights, okay, interesting, biblical. Or is that 40, whatever it is, 40 days, 40 nights. Sorry, Jesus, I'm, you know, I don't really know the stories that well. Anyway, Jesus is my ascended master, but I don't be knowing the Bible like that. I have a unique relationship with Jesus. Anyway, so here we go. My own unique relationship. Anyway, I'm not shaming anyone for anything. So, but near future energy. So we're gonna have this tower moment, but you know, but it's leading to everything turning in your favor. And with that being said, there's like a celebratory. There's something to be celebrated here, and I feel like it's even within the tower moment that there's a celebration. Like it's almost like you decide something. You decide to end something, Cancer Collective, and maybe in that ending, it's kind of like when people have a divorce and then they go party about it, or when people, you know, quit their job and then they go and have drinks about it and look forward, right? And look forward to, and look forward to what's coming next from making that big choice. And there you are again. You might have to go hermit mode as well. It could go either way. The hermit mode, I guess, just wanted to say hello again. But yeah, like everything that you've been pondering while in hermit mode, and then it brings you to this tower moment. You just are like, you know, fuck all of this then. I'm done with this. We're going to flip the script, you know, and this could be in different, you know, take what resonates. Could be a multitude of different, you know, aspects of life, but it's, you know, it's almost like you go out and party with friends that you know you really care about, maybe just a few, right? And or this is also collaborations. Maybe you have new ideas, or maybe you meet people through other people in a romantic way, or however it fits, right? Career and all that stuff. And it's kind of like cheers to what's next, right? Like, yes, you're in this shitty tower moment and it feels like shit, but like you, Cancer, you're like, let's drink about it, let's party about it, let's celebrate about it, because I'm not going to cry about it anymore. I've been crying about it for so long. And yeah, okay, low-key, I might cry about it, just saying, when I'm on my own with that hermit card that pop back out. But at the end of the day, I know this is for my best good, my highest good. I know good things are coming. I know the wheel is turning in my favor. Okay, big wheel, keep on turning. All right, I know life goes on, okay? So we're going to celebrate. It's almost like, you know, if there's, you know, a funeral or something and then you have like a reception, it's like, some people are like, you know, don't necessarily do that, and some people do, but it's a celebration of life in that case. It's not to like discard the grief or the mourning or the loss, right? So this loss that is happening in your life, that's going to really, I'm talking like upheaval, like pull the whole roots out the plant. Like this is really changing. Something's fucking changing. Something big is donezo, kaput, changing, is done. Like, it's not, no, that tower is about to collapse, okay? And it's time. but y'all are gonna celebrate about it because you know what's coming next is that beautiful Wheel of Fortune, which is all in your favor, and it's really, really going to help propel you to the next chapter of your life. So let's keep going. Okay, we've got the Three of Pentacles in reverse. All right, so this is sort of like, I won't necessarily say selfishness, but this is kind of like, you know, I'm doing this for me. Like, I'm doing this for me. And those who really give a fuck about you, they will celebrate with you and be like, you know what, good job on letting that tower fucking fall. Because the tower's gonna fall either way at some point, but you can try to hold it together with duct tape in your arms and chewed gum and glue and all that stuff and just suffer more and more and more. You can. But you're gonna just let that bitch fall at some point, I'm seeing. We'll get more info on that. But this is you being like, look, I'm doing this for me. I'm doing this for me. And the ones that really care about you are like, hell yeah, heck yeah, frick yeah, heaven yeah. Like, yes, do that. Whether it's you separating from a person or a partner, separating from a group, switching careers, whatever it may be. But this is, you're like, I'm doing this for me. I'm doing this for me. And I feel like it's like the first time in a long time that you've done something for you. We got Queen of Swords in reverse. Okay, so we've got, you know, maybe some, I mean, there's fear here. Let me get the next card so I know. Why do I flip that up weird? Okay, so, all right, so, yes. All right, so you're doing this for you. The real ones are going to celebrate with you and be happy for you and everything that's coming next after this big tower change. And conflict is going to resolve itself simply by you just shutting the fuck up. Straight up. Like, you do not need to hand anyone any brutal truth on your way out. Like, if this is leaving a partner, leaving a job, whatever it is, you do not need to be like, and just so you know, you don't need to do any of that. Conflict is going to resolve itself if you just stay the fuck quiet. That's why we saw that hermit card again. So, I mean, I feel like this is like near future energy for you, but this is also giving me a little bit of advice as well, where it's just like, you know, if you want this to cut as clean as it can, because you're already going to be in so much duress and probably exhaustion, and it's a lot going through a huge tower change moment, like a big upheaval, a big change, a big collapse of something that you've built for so long, whether it's a relationship or whatever it is. Like, if you want it to cut as clean as possible without everyone fighting about like why you decided to make that choice, or, you know, whether it's one person, multiple people, whatever. I'm feeling multiple people here, of course. You just shush. Just keep it to your motherfucking self. I mean, tell your friends, like tell the real ones. Talk about it to the real ones, but just shush. Just keep your mouth shut, because you're doing this for you, and it doesn't matter if anyone's mad about it anyway. But if you start pointing the sword at everybody, being like, and you this, and you that, and you that, you're not going to like that. That's not going to be pretty. And it's going to make your Wheel of Fortune spin a little fucking slower, I'll tell you that much. So keep that Wheel of Fortune greased up and going in the right direction, how we would want it to, how you deserve it to. Just shush. And if they want to fight with themselves, they can. But this is very much conflict resolved because you choose to just zip it a lip. Because you've grown. You're emotionally secure with yourself. You don't need everyone. You don't need to prove yourself to everybody all the fucking time. Especially not anymore. Not with this new thing that you're doing just for you. So congratulations on that. This is also a very, you know, congratulatory, you know, card here. What else do we want to know? Let's see. Let's see. Let's see here. Let's just pre-pull. Anything else for the Cancer Collective? Anything else the Cancer Collective needs to know in regards to this spread, angels? And I thank you so much for this. Much shorter reading so far than the last one. I was expecting it to, but it's pretty cut and dry for y'all. Thank you, angels. Anything else for the Cancer Collective that they need to know? ask something. Okay, let's see. Let's talk about this tower moment. Can you tell me more about that tower moment that we saw there as the overall energy? Let's talk about that tower. Just to confirm. Alright. Yeah, okay. So, yeah, this tower moment is something that was once so clear to you and God-given almost. Well, absolutely God-given. And now you don't want it. You don't want it. It's not clear anymore. It doesn't make sense to you anymore. It doesn't hit the same anymore. You don't want it. You don't want it. You want something else. You want something else. What does the Cancer Collective want? What does the Cancer Collective want? What does the Cancer Collective want? What does the Cancer Collective want in the present energy? What is the Cancer Collective cooking? Oh boy. What is the Cancer Collective wanting in this present energy? What is their new adventure, their new Wheel of Fortune energy that they're going to be stepping into? Tell us more. Tell us more about that Wheel of Fortune energy that the Cancer Collective is stepping into. What are they stepping towards? What do they want? One more time. What does the Cancer Collective want? Tell me more about this Judgment card, please. Thank you. Thank you, angels. Thank you, Archangel Michael, for protecting this connection. Thank you, Cancers. Archangel Michael, I pray you continue to watch over this connection and protect this connection and protect myself while I channel for the Cancer Collective. And I thank you for this in Jesus' name. And I pray you protect the Cancer Collective as well. All right, so let's see. Okay. All right. So we got 7 of Wands. All right. So what you really want, what you really, really want, you know, you want to fight for something. You know, you want to fight for your right to party. No, but no, you want to stand your ground. You really want to stand your ground. You don't want the same thing anymore. You don't want to be a doormat anymore. You don't want everyone to tell you what's the right thing to do anymore. You want to stand your ground. You want to stand up and fight for yourself, okay? But also we've got, yeah. Thank you, angels. Yeah, you want your highest calling. This is the Judgment card, okay? You want what God wants for you. You don't want anything else besides that. God gave you this at one point. Okay, at one point this was not in reverse, and God gave you this and you used it and it made so much sense. And now you just want it to fall apart because you're tired of mourning and grieving. You're tired of working so fucking hard, and you have made it to where you wanted to get to as an individual emotionally, okay, and even possibly financially, even though I don't see a 9 of Pentacles here on the spread. But the thing is, you're tired of the bullshit, the betrayal. You know, you're tired of keeping all this to yourself. You're tired of looking on to the horizon but not actually moving forward toward the horizon. You just want what God wants for you. You want what God wants for you. You may not even know exactly what this Wheel of Fortune energy that you're stepping towards is. You may not even really know what you're going towards as you leave certain things behind, because right now you're not leaving anything behind, but soon you will step into that energy because you are doing this for you and you want to, and you're not going to bring any of the bullshit with you. You're just going to keep your truths to yourself, go out in peace, and ain't no conflict, because I don't want no problem. I don't want no problem, because this is for me. This is you speaking. This is for me. This is my shit. I'm gonna celebrate it with my real ones, and they get me, and that's all I need. You want what God wants for you. You want what God wants for you. And you are not, yes, Cancers, yes. And you will not stop. You will not stop until you get it. You are going to fight until you get what God wants for you, what God has for you in this life, right? Whatever's next for you, you know God is pulling you towards it, and you are going, sorry, my battery's dying, and you are going to fight for it. You are not just going to stay in stagnation forever in the same space for eternity. You are going to go for it. And then we have the Nine of Swords in reverse, meaning you're not going to have any more sleepless nights about this. Anxiety, gone. Stress, gone. You know that you've been, if this was right side up, you know you've been so stressed because you've been doing something that you've outgrown. You've been with someone that you've outgrown, stuff like this. You want what God wants for you. You want what God wants for you, and you are heading towards it. Yes, Cancers, I am so proud of you, and you are going to fight for it. You know it won't come easy, but you are going to fight always and forever to go towards your calling. Literally calling with blowing the horn here. Like you are going towards your calling. And you are fighting for it, and you are going to, get through any obstacle, any hater, anything to get there. And this is feeling very much, I don't know, it's feeling very career-based rather than love, even though love has a lot to do with it, right? But this kept trying to sneak through. There's a lot of options here for you. Okay, so again, you may not really even know, okay, with the Seven of Cups, you may not really even know what you're going to do next, but there's so much you could do. You at least have an idea of several things that you could do, and that's enough. And you're going to go towards whatever calls you most, and you're not going to stop until something links, and you're like, this is my new calling. Found it, and that'll last however long it'll last. It doesn't matter how long things last. People get so fixated on how long things last. It doesn't matter. If it makes you happy, if it aligns with you, do it. If you love it for only 2 days, all right, on to the next thing. If you love it for 20 years, amazing, and then on to the next thing. If you love it until you leave this physical life, then God bless. That was your thing, but you're not going to stop until you reach what God's calling you to do, and you're ready for it. You're done being stressed about this bullshit. You're done. No more stress. No more stressed, only blessed. That's for you, Cancers. I am so excited for you. I'm so proud of you. Oh my goodness gracious. Let's see. Any advice? Get some advice cards for the Cancer Collective. For the highest possible outcome here based on this spread here. Some advice for the Cancer Collective for the highest possible outcome based on this spread. And I thank you so much for this, angels. I thank you, Archangel Michael, for your protection over this connection while I channel for the Cancer Collective. I pray you continue to protect me while I channel for the Cancer Collective, and I pray you continue to protect the Cancer Collective while I channel. And I thank you so much for this. Advice for the Cancer Collective in regards to this spread. All right. Got Temperance on the bottom. Take your time. Don't let people rush you. Take your time. Try things out. Dip your toes in. You don't gotta just dive right in. Okay? You're allowed to dip your toes in. You're allowed to dabble with, we saw that Seven of Cups earlier with the different choices. You're allowed to dabble in these different choices. You're allowed to, alchemize, play around. Like, this is giving me very playful energy with, like, just playing with, mixing this and that up and just seeing what happens, okay? Take your time. This is also heavy Sagittarius energy, for those of you who might resonate with that. But, and it could be something that begins like Sagittarius season, November, December. And then we have, okay, your advice here. So overall, take your time, patience, tempering a nice chocolate ganache. You have to really just be there, be present, stir, enjoy watching it smooth out, enjoy the smells, enjoy the time while you're taking, yes, thank you, angels. Enjoy the time while you're taking your time. It's taking your time, but that's the big kicker for you. Enjoy the time while you're taking the time. Yes, Jesus, yes, God, yes, angels, thank you so much. All right, Cancer Collective. All right, look at this. Focus on what brings you joy. This is also 1111 divine counterpart energy here as well, and can be celebrations. Could also be marriage. If this is something, a couple things here. If you want your divine counterpart to come in. Like if you're at that point where you're like, I want love, that's my next step, that's where I'm going with all this, that's what I'm doing for me, I want my true love, I want marriage, I want that, big, look at this castle, I want that castle, I want that, that love, I want that celebratory, it's us. It's us and it's us and it's us. 11:11, I wished for this, I want this, we are divinely guided to each other, this is it. If you're going towards someone that you've met already, or you're just manifesting this person, like we see here earlier, like with kind of pondering and manifesting where they are, where that person will be. If you want this, focus on it, dream about it, write it down, draw it, sing about it, talk about it, think about it, be it. Use this time that you're going to have after this big change, because you're going to have nothing but time, babe. Nothing but time. And let God call you to what's for you, but also talk to God. Talk to God, right? Talk to God about what you want, right? But also, this is very much just like really fucking celebrate. For some of you, really, really celebrate what you just walked away from. The key to this grief that you can't seem to move past at this moment, the key to it is going to be flipping the script and turning it into a celebration. Like we were saying earlier, I was hearing like someone gets divorced and instead they party about it. And sometimes they party about it because they want to like do a middle finger to the ex or whatever. But some people just want to celebrate the fact that they lived, they loved, and now they move on. This is the energy that I'm getting from here, right? I mean, you could go either way. It's up to you. No one says you can't be petty. But the thing is, really, really celebrate yourself and with those who love you. Maybe even just one special someone if you already have someone, a counterpart in your life. But celebrate what you just walked away from, okay? If this is stepping into a new romantic relationship after leaving one, celebrate with them that y'all have each other now, and the past is the past, and you'll face new challenges down the road when it comes to grief, because grief is not linear and all that good stuff, but y'all are a team and can do that together. You know what I'm saying? But also, if this is some sort of just like career you're leaving, or just a big life change that was so unexpected, or other people at least didn't expect it, just celebrate. Just create room to celebrate all the time you spent doing that thing, whatever the thing was. Thing may be time with a partner, thing may be time at a job, thing may be whatever. Letting it go is literally leading you towards your highest calling from God. Period. That is where you're going. This is where you're going, card. Period. Okay? 4 to 5 months, 45, all that stuff I was hearing. Okay? This is your call to, as you are spending time in the midst while you're going towards this, in the meantime, celebrate, and don't let anybody tell you any different. You are free and allowed to take your time, your sweet time. So celebrate yourself, celebrate what this was, celebrate with someone you love, celebrate, and also for those of you that want this divine counterpart, like marriage vibes stuff coming into your life at some point, like this is a focus for you, manifest this, spend time, daydream about it, and open yourself to it. Maybe go start dating, maybe hit that person up that was from the past that maybe you can't stop thinking about. I mean, I'm not saying that all of you need to be hitting up exes, but maybe there is someone in your life that you walked away from that, you now have the emotional maturity and stability within yourself with the 9 of Cups that you could approach them differently. You don't know. So take what resonates and leave the rest. I'm not telling y'all to hit your exes up. That's very specific for someone. You will know, okay? And we've also got, come on now. And we've got the Lovers, Major Arcana card, okay? All right? And then we've got Eight of Swords in reverse. Okay? So look at this. Your advice is literally to just love and let love. Like I was hearing live and let die, but it's not even that. It's love and let love. Like your advice, God is taking away all your anxiety, calling you towards what you're meant to have, what you're meant to be doing or who you're meant to be with, all that good stuff. You don't gotta worry anymore. All you have to do is believe in love. Because if this was right side up, that means that you are self-sabotaging and you are, you know, self-inflicting pain on yourself, and you are just in this like pity party mode, which is, it happens to all of us. It's no shame, no nothing. But in reverse, you are you're not blind anymore. You're not blind. You're literally like, a lot of these cards you have in reverse here are just like tripping me out. Like, I'm just like, all the pain is gone. The pain is gone for you so soon. You've got to keep feeling it as you're feeling it, and that's fine. But yeah, your advice is just to remember, like, open your eyes, open your ears, open your heart to love, and ye shall have it. If that's what you want next, you're gonna have it. And if this isn't romantic for you, if it isn't resonating as a romantic reading for you, this is just you just really fucking loving life and loving your freedom, right? No more bound, no more freedom, no more bound up and stuck. You're loving your freedom and you're celebrating yourself. Do more of this in the meantime while God calls you, because you may not know exactly what God's calling you to yet, and that's okay. You know, just take your time. Again, I'll say it a million times. Take your time. Dip your toes in the water. Play around. Do your thing. Chill. Maybe have some drinks. Now I'm seeing these as drinks. Like, you know, spend time outdoors. Just like do your thing. Trust your angels. Trust God. And celebrate. And understand that you are deserving of this love that you've been looking for and that you've been wanting. You are deserving of this 1111 divine counterpart, like celebratory, like big flashy, not even flashy, but just big, beautiful, honest, true love type wedding vibes I'm getting from here as well. And you know, keep your eyes open. Keep your eyes open to this. Like, literally, just allow yourself time to enjoy the possibilities of whatever new could be waiting for you after this tower moment in regards to love, relationships, and just simply freedom. I'm just getting so much freedom from this. Enjoy your freedom, whether it brings new lovers or the one or whatever it is. Just enjoy your freedom regardless, and celebrate yourself and everything that you've left behind that no longer serves you, because that's what you were supposed to do. You're doing the right thing. And if people get mad, just keep your mouth shut, and ain't nobody will combat you on it. And if they do, that's their own business. The real ones will celebrate with you, okay? Yeah. You are not bound anymore. You are literally free. You are literally so free. The grief has griefed. Maybe it'll hit at some point, but we don't think about that. Just right now, the advice for the near future, for the highest outcome, you know, for you to really, really, really be stepping into your calling here that you are headed towards. Just be free. Allow yourself to be free. Allow yourself to love. Allow yourself to celebrate. Do not feel bad another moment. Yeah, do not feel bad another moment about leaving behind what you leave behind. No way. Love life. Love life. Love. Celebrate. God's got you, and you're allowed to take your time. All right, so let's get a little bit of some confirmation here from the Bullseye deck. Just some oracle card type beat. All right. Okay, one more. I feel like my thumb has to crack. Excuse me. I don't like it. There it goes, sorry. Alright, so for the Cancer Collective, please, angels, just some confirming Bullseye deck cards here for the Cancer Collective in regards to this spread. One fell on the ground. Alright, let's get a couple more. For the Cancer Collective, angels, just some confirmation in regards to this spread. Oh, I'm going to drop all these cards. Alright. Confirmation for the Cancer Collective in regards to this spread. Oh boy. Keep those or put back? Keep or put back? Aye. Okay. Confirmation for the Cancer Collective. Thank you, angels. Thank you so much. In regards to this spread, thank you, Archangel Michael, for protecting this connection while I channel for the Cancer Collective. I pray you continue to love and watch over and protect this connection while I channel for the Cancer Collective and protect the Cancer Collective while they're here kicking it with me. Okay, so on the bottom, oh, it's a girl. So yeah, I mean, again, gender identities aside, so, you know, let it apply how it applies. If it resonates, it resonates. But, you know, there's definitely a masculine here. There's definitely a person here out there looking for another person. A love, a romantic relationship with a person. And I'm getting more so a masculine out there looking for a feminine. But again, gender identities aside, just let it resonate how it resonates. This is also sometimes a hint at, like, gender reveal of, like, if someone's pregnant kind of thing. But again, take it as it resonates, gender identity wise. But this is definitely feeling like, you know, some of you, or a very specific few, or one or two of you are making all these changes, because you want love and you feel like you're not going to find it doing this. So you've got to change. I also feel like playing another tarot. Yeah, it all comes back to this. There's someone on your mind from the past. Some of you, there is a girl on your mind, or feminine, or, you know, a lover, or, you know, an old crush or something from the past that you think about them so much. And you might do more to reach out to them or something with all this time you're about to have after you kind of wipe everything away. But also, for some of you, this girl, quote unquote, this person that's always on your mind might be the person that you just have to wipe away. That might be the tower moment, is you letting them go. So take what resonates and leave the rest. But yeah, someone you think about a lot. And yeah, it's okay. It's human. Yeah, those of you who are grieving this person, it's human to miss someone. It's human to miss someone. We have Here We Go, right? So I feel like even you feel your emotions start to swell up, and you're kind of just like, oh, here we go, I'm thinking about her again. But you know, you're just a human. You're just a human. I have a song that goes, there's a lyric and it just says, baby, I'm just a human. And it's about watching someone love somebody else. I just watch you love somebody else. It's made me learn how to love by myself. It's a lesson to me. So, like, you know, maybe they're with somebody else and you feel like you fucked up. And, you know, I don't know if it's jealousy or if it's just like, why wasn't I good enough, and maybe I could be good enough now. And you just think about, like, what could have been. Bryson Tiller song I'm hearing, which came up in a different reading as well. But yeah, it's like you feel your own emotions welling up about it, and you kind of just go like, here we go, I'm really going to think about them again, like, oh, this girl, or oh, this, you know, person, whatever. And we have tonight, so maybe you're, when you're watching this, or when I'm recording it, you're going through this right now, where you're feeling a lot of grief, or just thinking a lot about this person, but also maybe making big changes by the time you watch this tonight. Yeah, we have Get Off the Phone. So yeah, it might force you to, like, unplug. Maybe you're stalking a little bit, watching their socials, or trying to text them but they're not texting back, and you're just like waiting, you know. at some point you just kind of are like, you know, screw this, I gotta get off my phone. Or maybe you've just been on your phone to distract yourself, and this is God letting you know, like, get off the phone and just feel your feelings. You know, I know you're not afraid to feel your feelings, Cancer, but, you know, if it's something that you've been grieving for a long time, I understand, and your angels understand how it's just like a pain to be like, I'm really grieving this again. Like, do I have to? And the answer is yes, you do. Like, you have to grieve. You have to. You gotta grieve so you can get to the point where you can move on. So you can get from this to this and actually move on. You know what I mean? You're going to have to grieve it, okay? The tower's going to come down either way. But, you know, so you're going to have a lot of emotions these next couple months. I'm not going to lie to you, okay? I'm hearing 6 to 7 months, you're going to have a lot of fluctuating emotions. But that's why they want you to tap in to what you love about life and celebrate life. And you know, not bind yourself anymore. Be free when you finally do have that tower moment and move forward to the next thing, which you don't really know what it is for most of you, if not all of you, and just enjoy life and take your time with it and play and just be a person, right? It's like an endless summer is what I'm hearing, you know what I mean? It might trail into like this coming winter and maybe into the next spring where you're just like living like it's summer break because you deserve it. You deserve it. Now, take it easy because you don't want to hurt yourself, but you know, you deserve to celebrate all your hard work and where you're going next. But for now, there is a lot of grief here about a person, for a lot of you, a specific person, and you've got to feel that stuff. And sometimes, you know, distraction is nice sometimes with grief, but at some point you do have to put the phone down and pay attention to how you feel. Also, if there's conflicts happening on the phone, put it away, like work stuff or whatever, and you just can't handle it right now, put it away for a while. Yeah, look, I told you! I could feel it. Thank you, angels. Take your time. We have the Temperance card, and literally take time. Like, how much more clear can we be? All right. I'm sorry, I'm being goofy. But yeah, Cancers, like, take your time. Take your time with your feelings. Take your time while you're healing. And yes, I am a rapper, but no. Take your time with your feelings. Take your time while you're healing, and enjoy the time while you're taking your time in between this big ending that's coming and whatever new beginning you're headed towards. Because regardless, this new beginning you're headed towards, I cannot stress this enough, is God's calling to you. You will hear the call. You just got to dabble in some things for a little while. You just got to celebrate and let loose for a little while, and it will come to you, and it will turn the wheel in your favor. We saw the Wheel of Fortune, okay? Look, it's all taken care of. You're good. You are Gucci. You are good, okay? You're fine. You're fine. You're safe to take your time. Everything that's meant for you is not going to pass you. That partner that you've always wanted is always going to be yours at some point when you get there down the road that God's leading you. That money, that career, that thing, that aha moment, whatever it is, it's coming. It's all taken care of. All you got to do is enjoy life in the meantime while you are out of your grief mode. When you come out of hermit mode, when you come out of grief mode, just celebrate life and watch it fall into your hands. Watch it fall right into your hands, like the Ace of Swords we saw earlier, though it was in reverse. Watch it be handed to you by God. Look, you're more intuitive than people understand. You might be more intuitive than you understand. And if your career change involves like channeling, like as I'm doing right now, like this is your confirmation that you are a channel. You can do this, okay? But just take your time and celebrate what you're leaving behind, regardless of what it is. Regardless if you are turning this into a metaphysical, like, channeling career next, like, if that's on your mind or whatever, or something to do with faith-based work, religion-based work possibly, but also just know you know yourself best. You're doing this for you. Remember, we talked about that earlier. You're doing this for you. You know yourself best. Believe God, believe your angels. It's all taken care of. You got this. You know you got this. That's why you're choosing to do this. That's why you will choose to do this if you haven't made the conscious decision here yet. Your soul in the 5D, when you're sleeping, that highest self, that core of you has already decided, and that's why it's coming, because you wished upon it. And here it comes. And look at this. Love is on the way, And it's all love in general. It's all love when you peace out from that old thing. It's all love looking forward. Be open to love. Look, be open to love. Be open to comfort. Eat some freaking carbs. Live a little. Really enjoy yourself in the in between, right? That's what I'm hearing. Like in this in between, when the tower moment happens and you're moving towards that new thing and this new life and this new start and this new world that you're going to create for yourself, just embrace love as, as everything. Love as a noun, love as a verb, love as an adjective. Embrace it in all ways. Take care of yourself and stay safe, right? But find comfort. Find comfort in loving life, loving yourself, and this will attract more love to you. If you are looking for romantic love, the more love, like you are at this 9 of Cups point, where you are emotionally self-sufficient, but also, any fears of love, throw them out the window. Let yourself be free. You're not bound anymore. You are free. You're free. And we did see the Lovers card, which is a major arcana card, which does hint at two people coming together, as well as the 4 Wands. So there's very well potential here for a relationship that walks in. We have It's a Girl on the bottom of the deck. So for some of you, this very much is a premonition of a romantic relationship coming in that is going to make you feel very much comfortable. Roses really smell like poo poo poo. Yeah. So all the lames, all the fakes, all the everything that you used to grieve, you start to realize, your eyes start to open up, right? Because you're not blinded anymore, and you're just like, sorry, battery's still dying. Grieving is fine. It's all good. Like, it's not like I wasted time grieving or nothing, but I see now that I was just hanging on to something for too fucking long. I was watering a dead plant, and it really was just dead, rotting, smelling like shit. Period. Long hair. So you may have long hair. The person that you may be encountering, or love interest, like that kind of thing, may have long hair when you meet them if you haven't met them yet. But also this is a card for things taking a while, right? Taking your time. Things taking a while. Growing, right? It takes a while to grow hair long, all right? It's a process. You can't rush it. You can't force hair to grow out of your head. You just got to let it grow. Let it go, let it grow, baby. And this wants to peek out too. Yeah. 3 of Wands wants to peek out. This is expansion. You're growing, babe. You are growing, and ain't nothing gonna stop what's peeking out now. Yeah. You're growing, and you're calling the shots. You're calling the shots on your life from the stance of your highest self, because you're listening to God. God bless. I feel like I need to get one more for you out of here, and then we'll close it out. Okay, so there's, of course, you've been grieving some lies, and don't lie to yourself as well. Books, okay, so you might do some reading during your vacay time in the in-between, if you want to call it that. I like how they're phrasing that. But also closing the book on the thing that you're putting behind yourself, right? That you're moving forward from. But also, that this always comes to me as this is one for the books. This is something that will be remembered. It will be encapsulated in some way, and we move forward. It's just a piece of history. And whatever you're walking into, perhaps this new love, for those of you that are resonating with a romantic storyline here, this love will possibly very much be one for the books. You can just, this is my, end of one chapter, and put that book away, and brand new book, brand new story, whole new story, rewriting your story. Archangel Michael is protecting you. Call for his help when you need his help in disconnecting from energetic cords. If you need help with that, let me know. But basically, you just call his name and ask him to please disconnect and sever all energetic cords that are attaching you to, and then whoever's name that you feel energetically or emotionally attached to, that you are trying to let go of and remove your energy from, and ask that Archangel Michael returns that person's energy back to them from you, and ask Archangel Michael to call your energy back to you from that person, and use their name, okay? And yeah, it's time. If you think oh, maybe I shouldn't walk away from this yet, maybe no, it's time, baby. It's time. I'm gonna end this just like the other one. Are you ready? 'Cause it's time. Love you.